Hey guys, Tim Walling here with SC Legal Carry. We train people to get a CWP in the state of South Carolina. If you need a CWP, look us up online at www.sclegalcarry.com. What I want to show you today is something I traded for. So this is the RUGER LCR. Now, I traded a young man for it, and at first I thought, well, I was just going to sell the firearm. But first thing I did when I opened the box, when I seen it, thought it was a really good looking gun. I liked the look of the firearm a lot. Now, it didn't have the red on it, didn't have the fiber sights, and of course I've added this grip onto the firearm. But I liked it, picked it up. Next thing I liked about it was the weight of the gun. This thing is right at 20 ounces when it's loaded with 357. And I liked the way it felt. I liked the grip on the gun. I thought, well, I'm just gonna go shoot it. Maybe I want to keep it. So let's put some ammo through this thing. Now, if you're a first-time shooter, maybe a novice shooter, you don't get to the range a lot, and you're looking for a good protection gun, a revolver may be the way for you to go. Easy to operate, you basically point, pull the trigger. So revolvers always make good home protection guns and carry guns. So it feels good in the hand, it fires good. The fiber sight that I put on the front of it here, fiber sight is really easy to pick up. Any ambient light outside, you can pick that up really fast. And I'm usually not in places that are pitch black. Usually there's some kind of light in the area when I'm out. So I do like the grip. So you can see the grip here on it. This is a G10 grip that I put on the firearm. And I paid $50 for the grip. I paid right at $30 for the sight. The sight was relatively easy to install on the firearm. I'll show you guys how I did that. Embossing the gun. You see the red here? The red along the side here. I did that, little red paint, wiped it off. I'm really liking this firearm. And I think that's 5, isn't it? Let's try again. Yep, that's 5. So you pop your cylinder open, take your casings out, and it's clear. So with a revolver, if a revolver fails to fire, as in you pull the trigger and you get a click, all you do is squeeze the trigger again. You see that cylinder rotates another cartridge into position, and it fires the next round for you. It came with just black sights on the front. There's one small little roll pin here. I popped that roll pin out and put the fiber sights on it. It was easy to do. The grip on the gun, it comes with a black rubber grip, one screw in the bottom, and I was able to put these G10 grips on it. I really like the way these look on the firearm. And on my right side here, I've got a holster. It's a tuckable holster tucked in there so you can easily reholster the firearm. It's hidden, it carries well because it's so light, and it's really accessible if you need the firearm. Let's get some more ammo in this thing and shoot it a little more. Now, after I got the gun, I was looking at how light it was, so I started doing a little research. I was looking at how did RUGER make this gun so light. Well, one of the things they did is they used stainless steel. Then they encased the stainless steel here. It's a glass bead plastic all the way around it, so it's very slick looking, very comfortable firearm. And the next thing that I liked about this gun was when I pulled that trigger. This thing has an amazing trigger on it. And I believe that's 5. There we go. So let's unload this. So a trigger is important in a firearm. This one's clear. Most revolvers have a 12-pound trigger pull on them. Now, this is a double action gun only, meaning there's no hammer. You can't cock this gun. All you do is pull the trigger, cylinder rotates as the internal hammer comes to the rear to fire on the firearm. I do like that. I like there's no hammer here for concealed carry, so there's nothing to get hung on the firearm while you're using it. When I started looking at it, they've got a cam inside here. So they put a cam in it to make that thing spin nice and smooth. Now there's several mechanisms inside of a revolver while they're operating or while you're pulling the trigger. But this trigger, you don't feel those mechanisms at all. It's nice and smooth. When you pull the trigger, the cylinder rotates and it fires the round for you. Excellent gun, really nice trigger, nice weight to the gun. Love the fiber sights on it. Like the G10 grips that I put on it, and I do like the embossing that I did on it. Let me turn it around this way so that you can see this side of it. Nice looking gun. Let's see if we can shoot it. Let's get some more ammo. So if you're looking for a concealed carry gun, this Ruger LCR just may be what you're looking for. You can change the grip out. Does come with a Hogue rubber grip, really soft, squishy grip. The reason I changed the grip out was the rubber grips, a lot of times when you go to draw from the holster, they get hung up on your clothing. I don't really like that. So I like these type grips. They're a little smoother from the draw. Gun fires well, gun feels good in the hand. The rear sights here are a channel sights or a gutter sight coming through here. Starts here, comes all the way through to pick up the front sight on the gun. And we are out. And now we're about 5 yards away from our target, and let's just draw from the holster as quick as we can, and let's just fire 5 shots, okay? And we had to come from the holster. We're not going to find our sights. We're just going to fire as quickly as we can at that target and see how well we do, okay? So let's give this a try here. Five yards away from the target, no sights. I actually could see the sights though. I mean, that green just picks up so quick across the front. I couldn't help but look at it, but I didn't center it up in the rear. I just fired the shots as quickly as I could, and they're all pretty much in center mass. I'd say if you drew a circle around that in about an 8-inch circle there. So this is what I'm carrying the gun in. This is a Desante holster. All right, so we put the gun away so that we can handle this holster a little better. All right, this holster, this piece here on the holster, one screw, you undo it, and you can turn it around here. So if you're left-handed, you can flip this around and use this as a left-handed holster. What I really like about it is it's Kydex, so with your belt on, it doesn't completely compress it. The gun goes in, comes out really easy, and that way you can reholster the gun while it's still on your belt. And the other thing I like about this holster, this piece right here, you unscrew this, you can adjust the belt attachment on it. So you can cant the firearm. So let's put the firearm back in here. So you can cant this firearm up, down, whatever's the most comfortable to you. I like about a 15-degree cant on the gun so that when my belt pushes it in, it actually makes the gun lay like this, so it tilts up against my body, is nice and snug against my body, and this doesn't stick out. This is usually the hardest piece to hide on the firearm. So the holster works out good, perfect with this firearm, comes out, goes in and out really easy. Really like this setup here. I think I'm definitely going to hang on to this firearm and this holster. Ruger did a great job on this. If you're looking for a concealed carry gun, this may be what you're looking for out there. Now folks, remember, be a responsible adult. Don't push your responsibility as an adult off onto a child. Buy gun locks and gun safes. Secure your guns, lock them up, prevent accidents. Till next time, everybody, take care. get a CWP in the state of South Carolina. If you need a CWP, please, blah, blah, blah.